What is going on, guys? This is Knasty39 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory franchise, episode 9. This past episode, we lost in Game 7 of the World Series, 1-0. So we're going in the offseason now. With this team, we can only use players that we have drafted. We can't really make a lot of moves in the offseason, but as a guy that we didn't draft, did retire to an injury. But we might have some free agents, and we do. So we have some tough decisions. So Murillo, who I think last year was on the qualifying offer contract, has a 3.27 ERA right now. He wants $10 million a year. I'm going to give him a qualifying offer. I think we can replace that. Sergio Samuel was our first draft pick in this whole series. This past year, he probably had his best year, but it's not the best. 23 home runs, 21 stolen bases, a 240 average, 304 on base, 444 slugging. His WAR was 2.4. Now, he wants $15 million a year. He's 31. I'm going to let him walk at a draft pick. Jimenez had a very good year. 16 home runs, 270 average. He wants $11 million a year. I'm not sure with him yet. Varela had a really good year. 170 ERA in 63 innings. He wants $6 million a year. Do I take the extra draft pick? I'm going to sign him because I do want that extra bullpen arm, but just to a 1-year deal. 6.9 sounds nice. Ryan Price at first. 228, 13 home runs. For $4 million, I think that's fair. Luke mashes lefties, but he did struggle this past year. We have a guy who can do what he was doing. Zarate as a reliever did struggle a little bit, 4.15, but we've had him forever. Let's bring him a 2-year, 2.2. And Redding, I'm probably going to let walk. He did hit 8 home runs in limited action, but I think we can, for $5 million, it's too much. So it comes down to Jimenez. Do we want to keep him or not? Now, take a look at catchers. We do have Casto, who's not ready. So I think we could use Stoltz as an everyday catcher, great defensive catcher, and then we could rock with like Collier as our backup. So I might do that, get an extra draft pick. So let's give him a qualifying offer. And yeah, we could get an extra 3 picks. That would be really good for us. So let's see what happens. And if they come back, we should still be able to afford them. Varela, Price, and Zarate all signed. So yeah, we have nothing else to do here. Let's take a look at arbitration now. We got Mortero, a closer. 2 more years he's a free agent. He'll probably start playing in the bullpen more, so let's sign him. He's been sitting in the minors, so we've kind of wasted away some of his years, but he wasn't playing great, so let's give him arbitration. Valencia, he's 1 more year to he's a free agent. He didn't play in the bigs last year. I'll just offer him arbitration. Cortez is a second baseman who, great durability, can't field. His contact first left went down a bunch. I'll offer him arbitration as well, just as another bench guy. And Esquivel, that deep potential. He's probably going to retire sooner rather than later. I'll just offer him arbitration. So that's taken care of. Let's take a look at tender contracts. Richie Rivera, who pitched 184 innings, 4 ERA. He's 24. I'm going to give him a 5-year deal. At that point, he will be a free agent. He'll be 29. You can probably cash in and get a draft pick. Now, if you guys are wondering how long will this franchise go, until at least one player makes the Hall of Fame that we have drafted. Now, Cox did struggle a little bit his rookie year, but I'm super high on the guy. I could give him like a 5-year deal and he's a free agent then, or I could go like a 7-year deal. That takes him until he's 29. 8 years takes him until he's 30. 8, let's do an 8 at 10. I think that's a fair contract. So 8 at 10. I'm going to do a flat rate though. He doesn't love it, so maybe I'll do 8 at like 11. That should bring it up. There we go. 8 and 88. Anyone else? Gino Manning. He is probably going to take over for the spot where Murillo's leaving. So I'm going to give him a 6-year deal. No, I'm not going to yet because I want to see what he does first. Let's just give him like a 2-year deal. The rest of these guys, I'm just going to sign them. You don't need to see it. And then we'll see what happens. The guys that we offered qualifying offers, are they coming back or not? All right, so I made those offers. Now, there are some guys who are really good who are eligible for the Rule 5 draft. They're guys who we just started off the whole franchise with, so I'm not worried about losing them because they're not guys that we have drafted. However, Manuso is a guy that we have drafted, so I want to add him to the 40-man. I don't think Faye was a guy we added. I think all these guys, except Helms, I think was a guy we can't remember if we drafted him or not. So I'm going to just play it safe and add him. We can't check until the season starts. Eric Marcus is a guy that we have drafted, and he's going to be our new Luke. Because look at this contact first left, 99. Dude mashes lefties, so add him to the 40-man. Nick Decker's the guy we're going to lose. I don't care. And then I think that's probably it. I think I'm okay with losing everyone else. So Manning's going to be... So our rotation right now is going to be like Merced, Chavez, Rivera, Cox, and then Gino. I like that. Bullpen looks pretty solid. Catchers, Castro's obviously not going to be eligible for the Rule 5 draft. And let's just double check all these real quick so I know I don't lose these guys. Carter is not going to be eligible already. He's only 19. Leon might be eligible. He is, so I will add him just to make sure. At short, Stockton, who's defensively, he's ready, but offensively he's not. But if Lopez gets hurt, Stockton can come up and play. He can also play second and third. He's a nice little player. We already went through left. Pereira is a guy that I think we did draft, but if he gets taken, it is what it is. And that's all right. Okay, we're good. So let's see what happens in free agency. Jimenez signed to the Brewers. There's a draft pick. All right. McKay, not one of our guys. Not Grayson, not Royce Lewis. Samuel goes to the Red Sox. There's 2 draft picks. All right. Let's take a look to see if Murillo has an offer out there. Did he sign? He must have signed, and it looks like he signed with someone. Can we do a player search in the... We can. Who did he sign with? I wish it told us. I must have... Oh, here we go. Nationals. Not a big contract, but there's 3 extra draft picks we have. That's going to help us out a bunch. Now, coaches, we do need a first base coach. So let me go get a guy. Here we go. Let's get him. And I'll see you guys at the beginning of next year. There's nothing else to do in the offseason. All right, so here's the lineup. We got Story leading off after his great year last year. Lopez, the shortstop. Gutierrez is now playing first. Castillo's playing third. I've called up Hirsch. The bat, it's a little early. I want the bat there. His durability is terrible, but his fielding is good. But he's playing DH right now. But he's going to hit. Zavala in left. Benitez is in center. So I want that power. And he can field. Now, he's going to get hurt. His durability is terrible. But I did call up Barton. You guys are telling me I was wasting him in the minors. Yeah, kind of. So he's going to be on the bench, but he'll get playing a lot. And then Marcus, because that 99 contact, he'll be batting versus lefties. Ortiz batting 8th. I like that. Can't really hit for average, but he's hit 30 home runs 3 straight year. And then Stoltz, great defensive catcher. If he can hit at all, he's amazing. Zavala will start the year in the minors. Not Zavala, Casto. What am I thinking of? Thinking of something completely else. Casto is going to be our... best minor leaguer in Double-A. Collier is the backup. So let's take a look at our scouts. And I will show... Okay, you can improve West, East, Central. We can't improve International. In pitching, Merced, Chavez, Rivera, Cox, Manning. Cherry's going to be the long man, which I think he'll be a great at. We do have Nova, but I want him in this role because I think Cherry's better. And with the 3 youngish pitchers, I want a really good long man. Barry... Zarate, Mortero, and Bean. Actually, I didn't even call it Valera because he's going to be in the minors. Actually, I'm going to have Rixey be here. And, yeah, I'm excited to see. Let's see what we're ranked. We are ranked 19th, 8th in power. Our offense did struggle. So we lost game 7-1-0. Now, take a look at top prospects. Gino's number 8. Obviously, he's in the majors. Casto's at number 5. He's going to stay in the minors. He might jump up to the top 3 by the end of the season. Anyone else? Menuso, who's in AAA, as a closer. We have some young closers, so every year when we get rid of them, I'm just gonna, unless they're like a superstar, I'm gonna replenish these closers and get more. So this offseason, Castillo is a free agent. I may not keep him. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Lopez is a free agent. Wow. I definitely want to keep him, but he's already 32. We'll see. We do have this good, solid shortstop. Not as good as Lopez. Price is a free agent. He's actually in the minors now. But we could call him up. Luckily, we have Gutierrez locked up long term. And Rivera and Zavala locked up long term. And Cherry and Bean. We've locked up a lot of guys long term. Our budget's still very good. So let's get into the season. Hope we stay healthy. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of extra draft picks. Hopefully we can win our division and hit on this draft. Cox out for a few days. Keep him active. Merced's out for a few days. Keep him active. All right, just auto-utilize these guys. Auto-fix that. I shouldn't have auto-fixed because I already know what happened. They're going to change around our Major League roster. They tend to do this. Maybe not. Sometimes they'll just like call up. They'll just like sign free agents. They do have Cox at our number 1, which makes no sense. So let's fix that. They'll like sign free agents and then put them on the Major League team. So yeah, I really want to see how Hirsch. He's hitting 30 at bats. He has 4 home runs. He could be an amazing hitter. So I really wanted to improve our offense as much as we could. So I went and tried to call up some guys who had some offense. Now obviously our catcher, we kind of went with defense there, but that's because I want the extra draft pick, and we still have a stud in the system. Merced's up for a few days. We'll just keep him active. All right. Stoltz out for 1 to 2 months. Crap. All right. Yeah, let me fix that. How is he doing this year? 184 with 2 home runs. He's a great defense. His WAR was still slightly positive. So let me take a look. Oh, also, so you guys can see. Boom. What do we got for catchers that we can call up? So I don't want to call up Casto. I want him to continue to develop. Ortiz is a 58 overall. Helms is a 64 overall. And Collier is right on the big side of 65. So we're going to call up Helms. We're not that good, but we need a we need a second catcher on this team. So we'll call up Helms. Let's add him. All right. So I'm going to have Helms hit, I guess. Wow, Marcus is hitting 407, only 27 at bats versus lefties. Collier's actually hitting, so I'm going to have Collier play. He's actually hitting 269. He has a deep potential, but hey, you know what? He's playing every day. Also, Hirsch 252 with 10 home runs. Gutierrez is really struggling average-wise, but all right, we are in a good spot, though. We're 23 and 15. Draft's right around the corner, so let's go up to the draft. Hirsch is out for a few days. Auto-fix that. Auto-fix that. Utilize. Let's place him on the bench so we can just fix it manually. But yeah, 10 home runs already. That's hella impressive for a rookie. Like, and that's the thing. I think that was a guy that correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a little bit. I apologize, but I think it's the guy that we still stuff 1 2 months that we draft on. We passed on blue chippers to take him. Risky move, but it seems to have paid off. All right, so we are at the draft for 40 and 22. 5 games up on the division. Runs scored's been great. Runs alloud's been great. Let's see just how everyone's doing. Story's in 310 with 11 home runs, turning into a star at second. Lopez contract year, 300 average, 7 home runs. Gutierrez 256 average, not the best average, but he does have 16 home runs. A 531 slugging's really good. Castillo 283, 15 home runs in a contract year for him. Hirsch 266 average, 10 home runs, not too bad. Zavala 261, he has 10. Everyone has 10 home runs. Benitez 160 average with no home runs. He doesn't have a single home run. All right, you're being replaced. He does play good defense, but and Lopez only hit 210 with 10 home runs. You know, I'll keep Benitez for a little bit more because he can play defense. Like Barton kind of can. Marcus cannot. I'll put Barton in because he's been so bad. Barton's playing. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at pitching. Chavez 3.33, nothing crazy good, but good. Merced's been really good. Rivera's been solid. Cox has kind of struggled. Manning has been great. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold. He, Rookie of the Year maybe? Cherry's been dominant as a long man. Reyes has been good. Nova, man, bullpen. Barry has kind of struggled. Zarati's been great as a lefty. Martero's been amazing, and Bean has kind of struggled actually. I might give up the closer role for him for a little bit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move Martero to the closer. Let's take a look at top prospects. Casto's up to 3. Hasn't really improved a whole lot, though, unfortunately. Anyone else? We had a closer. Minuso's at 39, and that's it. But we got a very important draft. Excuse me. So let's get into it. We have the 20th pick in round 1. Round 2, we have 16. 3 extra picks right here. Huge that we hit a home run on these picks. It's going to be big. All right. Ooh, there's a second baseman. Wow, he can hit. Good vision, too. I like him. A reliever? No. He's like the only guy who's like ready soon. I'm going to take him now. You're saying, do we need a second baseman? Not really. We do have Story. We have Lavallo, but I mean, take best player. And if that dude can hit, maybe he can. I mean, his fielding could be 80, so maybe he can play short or something. We'll see. But take best player available here. I've learned from my mistakes. All right, round 2. We're gonna have what, the 16th? Yep. Let's see. There's some projects. First baseman is a project could have big time power. Kind of like him. Rafael Chavis. Or Chavis, excuse me. He's like 2 of my favorite players on the Red Sox. There's also Salvatore Samuels. I actually like him more. I'm going to take Samuels, but if I can get both. I love Michael Chavis and Devers. And we can get a combination of 2. So we got more first basemen. But hey, take best players. We'll figure it out later. There's a third baseman who's a project. Another first baseman who's a project. We don't need that. A reliever could help us sooner rather than later. I'll take him. So there's 2 of our extra picks. Now there's a left fielder here who doesn't only has a 75 potential. But look at this. Other than power, he looks amazing. So I will take him. Tom Hu. So hopefully those 3 extra picks. We lost some talent, but we might have got a lot of talent back. All right. Let's see if there's any like. Oh, these are projects. The rest of these 75 potentials. A left fielder. The thing is, when we get a project, I don't want like a B potential. I will take this third baseman who's a project, but he's 22. You know what? Maybe he has a good potential, and just in like 4 or 5 years, we need him, and he can help us out. Because who knows where we're going to be in 4 or 5 years. I'll probably take a starter, one of these starters here. I will take Gustavo Rodriguez in round 4. I mean, it feels like we've had a lot of picks. It's nice to have one. Most of these drafts, we have not had extra picks. I'll take Diego Ortiz as well. There is another first baseman, but I'm going to take the start. You know what? I'm going to take the first baseman, even though he's 21. Take the guy that we've been scouting. Who knows? Maybe he's a stud. And I guess we'll take this project in left field. I think it was a pretty good draft. Let's see, all in all, how great it was. Oop, wrong screen. Come on. Not bad, not great, but let's take a look at some of the overall. So the potentials aren't crazy, but we didn't take a lot of high potential guys, maybe. So Tommy Perez, 83 potential, but you take a look at the player. I don't know what his secondaries are going to be. We'll know in the offseason. But other than power, I like him. Good contact vision. Discipline's not great, but clutch is good. The fielding 69, so that's already really good. 71 speed, 79 steal, 89 base run aggressiveness. That's a good player. Got 20. That's a good pick. So Salvatore Samuels, he's a 59 overall, 84 potential. Can play first base defensively, and he has a durability. The bat looks pretty promising. I'm pretty high on this kid. Everything's right around 50. In a couple years, because his fielding's so good at first base, and he has good durability. I like him. He's only 19. Rafael Chavis, 56 overall. The thing I liked about him, the power, especially power versus left. That's good. Durability and fielding aren't as good, but not bad. A couple good first base prospects there. This reliever, 83 potential. He's only a 63 overall. Thought he'd be a higher overall, but hey, he's a reliever. Tom Hugh. Now, we knew he wasn't going to be the highest potential, but this guy literally next year could maybe be in our outfield. Contact's good. The power's not great, but vision's good. Discipline, clutch is good. The durability is not great. Good fielder. 98 speed. 85 steal. 78 base run aggressiveness. He's only a 79 potential, but he's already 20. He's only 22. He's a 75 overall. I think he could be in the outfield next year, which is pretty impressive, and he can steal a bunch of bases. Tim Everett, the guy who's 22, is a project, but he's an 87 potential. So the fact that, yeah, he's 22, in a few years, let's just see what happens with him. Gustavo Rodriguez, shot in the dark, 81 potential, not too bad. Costa, that first baseman, only has 79 potential, so that wasn't a great pick. And our last pick, 78 potential. Good speed, but nothing else really there. But all in all, I like that draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bs, including Who is not even a B. Or 6 Bs, excuse me. 6 Bs and Hugh. That's a good draft. I like that draft a lot. This wasn't a very important draft. I think we did well. We didn't hit like a home run, but a very good draft. Let's keep going with the season. See if we can keep getting... Man, we're winning a bunch. It would be nice to have the #1 record in the American League. Collier's out 1 to 2 months. Jeez. I'm just going to put Helms, and we're just going to rock with one catcher. I'm going to take a chance. So I don't want to waste service time for our number 1 prospect. And I bet you Stoltz is going to be back in like a week or two, yeah. Collier was in 227 with 5 home runs. Wow. Stoltz, I do like his defense. He just can't hit. But let's stay healthy at the catcher spot, shall we? Can we? I don't care about the minor league all-star game. I care about the major league. All right, Stoltz is back. Collier's out 1 to 2 months. Obviously, I'm not going to do a trade. Don't even ask me. And Stoltz, that rock behind home plate defensively at least. All right. Story's having a great year. Hirsch, a little bit more power or a little bit more average. But let's see who makes the All-Star team. We should have quite a few guys when we're 25 games over 500. All right. Yeah, here we are. All-Star Game. 1-0 was the All-Star Game score, by the way. AllStar Voting. Frank Merced made it. 2.71 ERA. I just see Gino made it. A rookie made the All-Star team. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Cervantes, a former reliever of ours, made it with Toronto. Having a great year. Munoz was not one of our guys, I don't think. Yeah. But we're going to start running into guys that we've let go. Mortero made it. He's having a great year. No catchers. Yeah, no catchers, no first baseman. Story made it. Story with 314, 6 home runs. Castillo made it. And look at freaking Vlad. Stud. No shortstops, but this Robert Shepard dude, wow. 325 with 18 home runs. Soto's in 372. Jesus. No center fielders, no right fielders. Take a look real quick in the National League. Any familiar names? Our boy Murillo did not make the All-Star team. No relievers. That's not our catcher that we had last year. I don't think anyone then made it that we previously had. I don't think we let go of any other positional players. So let's keep the season going. Just keep these W's and stay healthy. That's the big thing. And these W's are coming. Barton's out 1 to 2 weeks. All right, we are 11.5 up on the division, so that's not a worry. All right, Benitez, you get a chance back in the outfield. And I'm going to put Ortiz. Pretty impressive that already, I mean, it's, what year is it? 2031. Not when I say already, but pretty damn good team. It took us a while. We were bad for a while, but now I think we've created that juggernaut that I wanted. And Barton can't hit. That's the thing. Like, we've drafted a lot of outfielders. We haven't really found a combo that has worked. At least yet. Things might change. But as of right now, we have not found a combo that has worked in the outfield. Luckily, we found other players who can hit. Especially, like, yeah, usually you have good at hitting outfields and, like, good, maybe defensive, shortstop, second baseman. But those are usually later hitting positions. Second and short base are 2 of our best hitters. So I probably have to put a little bit more of a premium on them for the simple fact that we don't have a great outfield yet. Now, things may change, but right now we don't. I mean, I think Hugh, who we just drafted, could be good. Esquivel's hitting really well in AAA, but Pearsall in AAA, nah. And right field, Tabor is a prospect, only hit 249. He's a long way away. Valencia, good power. I mean, I keep him around just to keep him around. How's Stockton doing? 218 average. He's a great defensive shortstop. If we can't bring back Lopez, and I want to, he would be our shortstop next year. See, the defense is good. I mean, it's basically Lopez, but not the bat. Leon, 19 home runs and 19 stolen bases. His potential's going down. I'm just looking at some of the prospects. Lavallo in 242. He's now an 80 overall. He can play second and third. Now, Story did leave. He would be his replacement. Can't really hit for average, but good power. No, Story's not a free agent, though, is he? Oh, he's got a few more years. But I guess we could move Story to short and put Lavallo at second. We could do that. Price in AAA is doing pretty well. Callaway, I mean, we drafted some guys last year, too. We have a lot of first basemen. Probably don't need to draft anymore for a while, but we'll see. And then the big guy, Casto has really struggled this year, and his potential went down in Double-A. Yeesh. That's not ideal. And starters, Stoltz in Triple-A has pitched, wow, 2.37 ERA with a 104 whip. He's only 19. He is definitely going to be a star soon. Reyes has pitched pretty well in Triple-A as well. Rixey kind of struggled in Triple-A. But yeah, we have a promising young team. All right, let's take a look at... let's just finish the season. We're only in August. We're going to easily win the division. Hell, we might even win like 105 games. Pretty damn good team. All right, keep these W's coming and stay healthy. And, all right, we got 103 wins, 59 losses. We have the best record in the American League, so we couldn't have done anything better. Won the division by 20 games, ranked only 14th, which is kind of funny. Indians had the same record, but I guess because of tiebreakers, I don't know. We might have had one of the best pitching staffs in baseball, actually. I think we did. Team rankings. Let's see. Runs, we were third, but let's take a look real quick at earned runs. We were first. Best pitching. Top prospects. Castro's still at number 2. Anyone else? Anybody else? Minuso's up to 29. He's 26, so I'm not super high on him, and that's it. All right, let's see how people did. Story 306, 25 home runs. Also stole 37 bases. He's a star. WAR of 8. So Story, that was a great pick. Lopez, 325 average. He's getting better at 32. 26 home runs. 949 OPS. I got to bring him back. WAR of 8. Gutierrez, 260. His potential went down. Hit 34 home runs. That's a very good year. I'm happy with that. Castillo, 246 average only. 30 home runs. Kind of wish him more average. Hirsch hit 264, 29 home runs. His WAR was 2.7, not bad for a DH. Zavala, 253 average only. 330 on base, 21 home runs. Not the best defensive player. Like, our outfield is not that good. Barton, 246, 12 home runs. Again, not great defensively. Ortiz, 252, 31 home runs. I mean, yeah, he's 30 home runs a year, plays good defense, can't really run. WAR of 3.2. And then Stoltz, 234, 7 home runs. I'm happy with that. I mean, 7 home runs and only 325 at-bats for that defense. It's not bad. Marcus hit only against lefties, 288 with 4 home runs. Can't field. Price ended up getting called up. He had 313 with 14 home runs. Wow. Benitez couldn't hit for power, which is just crazy because that's what he's here for. Let's take a look at pitching. Michael Chavez, I always get it wrong. 2.71 ERA, 101 whip. That's really good. Merced, 2.89 ERA. That's great. Rivera, 3.70 ERA. That's not bad. Improved. He's only 24, and I want to see him improving. Great friendly contract. Cox, 4.25. Gave him that big long-term deal. Kind of hope a little bit better year, but he still improved. Manning, a 3.07 ERA as a rookie. That was a great year. Cherry pitched well. Reyes was dominant. He is a free agent at the end of the year. He might get a big contract, a 1.97 ERA. Nova, not great, but not bad. Same with Barry. Zarate was great. Bean, and then Martero moved him to the closer, ended up getting 24 saves. Should get some awards. Not MVP. Glaber and Nate Lowe. Merced got Cy Young, his second one of his career. Soto hit 374. How was that with 41 home runs? That was not an MVP. I don't understand that. Rookie of the year went to Charlie Hirsch. There we go. 29 home runs. I thought it would go to Manning, but whatever. Any other awards? How good is Adley? 92 overall. Pretty good. Any other awards? Story got Silver Slugger. And Lopez. Obviously no one in the outfield. But we had a very successful year. Good draft. We won 103 games. Best record in the American League. And we're in a good spot. So I'm excited to see, can we finally win the World Series? That'll be in the next episode. If you guys did enjoy this, please drop a like. Subscribe if you are new. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.